Welcome back. We're still looking at some of Namio's favorite TikToks. We're still ironing out all the bugs in this system so that we can do a good job with the 5,000 subscriber video, my very first actual try not to laugh video. Let's go right into it. Dinosaur meets his descendant.
Okay, dinosaur, I'd like you to meet your great 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 grandson.
But,
What is that? It's a
yep.
chicken. I did not evolve into
Yeah,
that.
you did.
Yeah, dinosaurs evolved into birds. That's not evolving, that's devolving. Thank you. I'm a terrifying, ferocious monster. I have my days.
Yep.
We ruled the world for millions of years. I lay breakfast for the mean apes. And if I don't lay breakfast, I get to be a nugget.
Yeah. What a deal.
You said this would cheer me up. Yeah, well, I thought it was ruin my day. Completely throw me off. Millions of years of evolution to be a chicken nugget. Ridiculous. I'm so sorry about him. I love Granddad.
It does make you wonder.
Well, it's that old fallacy where people think that evolution is leading towards something,
Yeah.
and it's not.
No.
It's not. That
It
was
just is.
that was something that humans kind of expectation that humans put on it.
Yes.
But it's not a thing. It's all about survival of the fittest and adapting to your environment. And birds are much more adapted to the environment now than dinosaurs would have been, especially since dinosaurs had huge caloric needs that probably they wouldn't be able to meet today.
Yeah. Well, and that meteor kind of threw a monkey wrench into the whole thing.
Details.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that happens. So, all right. If people were honest when being hit on.
Hey. Hey! I was just wondering, Initially, I am not physically attracted to you.
Okay.
Your clothes are nice, but they're a little baggy, so I can't see any muscle definition. You do have a strong hairline, though, which means you're either too young or you're not stressed out enough, which means you might not have a job, which also might mean you still live with your mother, which could be endearing, but just not an ideal environment.
I'm suddenly reminded of Batman logic.
But times are tough nowadays, which I understand, so I feel like if we agree on 3 to 5 likes and dislikes, there's a turn for me. 56% chance I'll sleep with you.
Okay.
I actually just came to ask if I could take that chair. You're funny and not interested. Your probabilities just went up to 92%. I'm walking away now. 99. Oh, I am physically attracted to you now. How'd it go, bro? It totally works. She wants to sleep with me. Oh my god!
Yeah, so he is a little young. Ooh, doggy.
Ah, human, I see you are
Oh,
putting on your
many
outdoor
doggies.
feet. May I accompany you? If you say no, I will scream.
You can't say you weren't warned.
I love the cacophony on that one.
Yes.
Because we have one half husky, and his vocalizations are impressive enough. But like
Yeah.
the full huskies that we meet out in the world sometimes,
And then you double it.
I'm like that is an impressive voice you have.
Yes, it is. More pole work. Okay. Oh, wow. Man.
Wasn't that thing cool? I'd
Yeah.
never seen a pole like that before.
Yeah, mounted on the ceiling.
I guess it's kind of an aerial type thing.
Yeah.
It's similar to like the hoops in the air and stuff like that.
Mm.
But I was just like, damn.
Yeah, that guy, man. Again, I admire anybody with that kind of muscle control. The beaters are broken. How are we going to beat the egg whites into stiff peaks? Dish boy with a hidden talent. Oh no. Oh please. Gordon Ramsay, yeah.
That is exactly the face I wanted you to make when you watched that video.
Unsanitary doesn't begin to describe it. Okay, if you want to be my lover.
If you want to be my lover, you have to be thinking about or be willing to talk about death 24/7. Listen, when people are going on a first date and they ask me for advice, I always say ask them what they want to have happen to their body after they die. Because I respect the cremation babes, and I respect the traditional burial babes. But if the response is like, ew, I don't know, I don't think about that kind of stuff, red flag, immediately I cannot relate to you anymore. That also tells me that you don't like to plan ahead or think about your future. I personally don't plan on dying, I just don't think it's for me. But should my soul and consciousness ever leave my earthly shell infused with the fabric of the universe, I would like to be put directly into the ground and have a tree planted on top of me. Because I think it's eco-friendly and is romantic. So.
I thought that one was really cute. And maybe it's just because I had been watching a lot of Ask a Mortician videos.
Yeah.
Because I
Mm.
she did a video about books bound in human skin.
Yes, I saw it.
And I watched that and I was like, now I want to be books when I die.
Mm.
So there was that. She also did one about human composting.
Yes, I saw that one too.
Which I was like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I like so take my I mean obviously I want to be like an organ donor and like any parts of me that
Yeah.
someone else can use, take them. But if there's any skin left over, I want to bind books with. I want somebody to bind a book with it. And then the rest can be composted because it's not important.
My intention, and we're actually working on paperwork for it, is to donate as many parts as I can, and then give the rest for medical students to play with. They got to work on something, and I don't need it anymore.
It's
So
true.
why not? All right, somebody sideways.
I feel like the sweetest and purest of all life forms has to be men that love cats. Because every other guy's like, yeah, I love my dog. Like, yeah, dogs over cats. Cats suck. And then cat guys are like, yeah, I like both, and I like my cat a lot. Here's some pictures of my cat. And then it's like pictures of them, obviously, with the cat. And it's just so sweet. Like, would you rather have a guy come to your house and be like, I hate cats? Or one be like, come here. Ah!
I agree with her. Guys who don't like cats are a little bit of a red flag to me. I feel bad for people who were allergic. Like I guess I get that that's something you can't control. But someone who doesn't like cats, I don't know,
Yeah.
little sus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My dad kind of taught me to dislike cats. But primarily feral cats because he was an avid hunter and conservationist, and feral cats eat pheasant eggs and eggs of other game birds like that, which, yeah, they aren't a natural part of the ecosystem.
I mean, yeah, feral cats eat everything, and
Mm-hmm.
actually, so do domestic cats that get to go outside. It's
Yeah.
like it's a huge problem, and that's why a lot of pet organizations and advocacy groups are like, keep your cats inside,
Yeah.
because not only is the outside dangerous to them, they are dangerous to the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, no, we used to. I hope it doesn't upset anybody. If it does, I apologize. But whenever we found feral cats while we were hunting, we would kill them.
That sounds like your dad.
There was no other option. You know, catch, sterilize, and release wasn't a thing. in the
The
1970s.
yeah, I was gonna say that
So,
that's a very very
hmm
new development.
yeah, and there was no other option, and so we would just do away with them. Um, Thankfully, it didn't happen very often, but yeah, that was his whole thing about cats. Um, when he was a farmer, he had cats, especially barn cats, and really appreciated what they did. It was only the feral cats that he had a problem with. So, but being like 10 to 15 years old, I didn't really grasp that part of it. So,
That makes sense.
took me a long time. All right. I asked if you were available for that project, and you said you weren't.
Hey, I asked if you were available for that project and you said you weren't, but then I saw on social media that you were at the beach. What gives?
Oh, yeah. That was in my free time. You don't get to tell me what to do when I'm spending my hard-earned free time any way that I want to. I can look at my phone or go to a movie or go on a hike or stare at the wall. I could go to brunch or a stroll in the park, to a fancy museum or stare at the wall in my free time. When my boss is me, myself, and I'll be spending my hard-earned free time how I want until I die.
Yeah.
Amen.
Reminds me of that bumper sticker. Yes, this is my truck. No, I won't help you move.
And I really hate jobs where like the bosses feel entitled to your time
Yeah.
all the time. It's like no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah. I was working in a computer shop in Powell, Wyoming, and we were trying to sell our house so we could move to Arizona. And this realtor, I got a hold of him. He came into the store, and I sold him a computer. One night, 9:30 at night, he calls me at home with a computer problem. And I said, "No. No. Call me at the shop in the morning. I'm not doing this right now." But, and I hung up on him.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
douchey.
it's like you're a realtor. You guys thrive on being available 24/7, which frankly I find stupid. I am not. I'm not available 24/7, so yeah. Yeah. Quit calling me.
And he had your personal number because he was trying to help you sell the house. Is that
Yes.
why?
Yeah.
Wow,
Uh-huh.
that is a massive violation.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That's awful.
Yeah, he did ultimately sell the house for us, but I'm because I mean he was good at that. But yeah, yeah,
But not so much at boundaries.
yeah, exactly. All right.
We have a final update for the Juilliard audition. Dear,
I auditioned for Juilliard at Chicago Unifieds, and I think like the year 2015 or something like that. And there were like 40 of us. And we all went in, we did our like little monologues. We were all so proud and feeling so artsy. And then the woman who was running the audition came out of the audition room, and she had a piece of paper, and she said, "Everyone who's called back is on this piece of paper." So she like taxed the piece of paper to a wall, and we all like ran up because we wanted to see if we got into Juilliard. And we all realized at the same moment that she had tacked a blank sheet of paper to the wall.
Saw that
And
coming.
listen, that's like super problematic and pretentious, but it's also really funny. Like that's what Juilliard would do if they were the bad guy in a movie about how the arts aren't accessible. And honestly, I respect the hell out of that woman. She was not going to half crush our dreams. She was going to get in there and do it.
She also wasn't going to take any feedback.
Yeah, I just,
Yes.
that did make me laugh a little bit because like
I saw that coming a mile away, but
I do know what it's like to really like want something and then have your dream crushed, and it
yes,
does hurt, but at the same time like he has a point that
yes,
like she wasn't just gonna like
yes.
half crush that dream. She was gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't happening for any of you. Like,
Yes. Yes. And I remember the event that you're talking about. I think it was the last time you got really, really drunk. So
in front of you, yes.
yeah. Oh, okay. Fig Time trilogy.
Been lying on the sunny floor, gently pushing a fig. It's everything I wanted and more. It's my special time for myself. Fuck! How long have you been watching me? Oh, did you see my fig?
Yes.
'Cause you are not allowed to see it. It's back off. Been lying on the sunny floor. I'm fucking up a wheel of cheese. It's everything I wanted and more. It's my special time for myself. I don't care if you're watching me.
I'm guessing these are catnip toys.
Been lying on the lamp.
Hat time. Okay.
Tearing up a tiny fisherman's hat. It's not what I want, but it ain't bad. It's my special time for myself.
From what I can see of it, somebody got a good start on it already.
Watching me. Oh, you can see my face. No, I did not forget about it. I've just grown. You can see.
Okay.
So
cat
cute.
videos are guaranteed to get many views.
It's true.
All right.
I have nothing to hide.
That's not true. You're wearing
Which is a shame, because I love hiding stuff. I love making or buying secret hiding places. So, like, I love hollowing out books. And, you know, people either say, well, probably you'd hide drugs in there. Well, I don't do drugs, but I do take Flonase for my seasonal allergies. So I put those in this one, because that kind of feels like doing drugs. But my whole apartment is filled with stuff like this. Like this totally normal permanent marker. Well, it's actually hollow, and inside is a smaller permanent marker. Now, this obviously is a copy of Inside Baseball, which is a perfect place I figured out to hide my tiny baseball. This is a normal looking giant bolt that I just keep in my closet. You can screw off the bottom and you can fit a tiny vial in there, which is perfect for, that's my Claritin. That's my other allergy medicine.
That actually looks like the bottle I have with nitroglycerin in it since I'm post-heart attack.
There is nothing cooler than a wall safe behind framed art, and I'm not allowed to poke holes in my wall because it's a rental, but this is a picture of a wall safe, which is almost as good since I wouldn't have anything to put in the wall safe anyway.
Yeah,
in the fridge, I've got a totally normal-looking Dr. Pepper, but of course the top screws off, and inside that is my Benadryl or Bennies. These are for my nighttime allergies. Back of my car looks like tire foam. This is where I store my Dramamine, which is kind of like I'm allergic to motion, too. And this looks like it's just 4 Shakespeare B-sides together, but if you pull out the bottom, there's actually a can of peaches. But the can of peaches is fake, and inside is a rock. But that rock is fake. It's a hide key, and that key is perfect for opening the dictionary, which is secretly a metal safe, and inside that, I put the Dr. Pepper, and the tire foam, and the pages from the Shakespeare books, and the peaches, which I'm allergic to.
Too much free time.
I loved that because I also really get a kick out of things like that, places to store. I have also hollowed out books.
Yeah.
I was giving them away for as prizes at a poetry slam I was involved with at the time. But it was so much fun.
Yeah.
My hollowed out books looked like ish, but they were fun to make.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That guy, I mean, he's kind of carrying it a little bit far. So, I cannot read what that says. So.
The person you're attempting to contact has ADHD and has most likely misplaced this phone while trying to complete one of several unrelated tasks. Please leave a message or send them a text, and they'll get back to you as soon as they can. Maybe. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, they will get back to you as soon as they find their phone. So.
And as soon as they remember to get back to you, which may or may not happen.
Yes, that's why I tell people, send me a message or write it down and put it in my hand. Shamala hamala. Okay.
How to act when you see an attractive person. Quickly look away. Now slowly look back. Slight smile. Look down. Slowly look up at them. Start to wave hi, but then change your mind. Now laugh to yourself. Now dead serious. Now blow them a kiss. Blow them another kiss. Now blow them a French kiss. Flare your nostrils. Now flick your tongue like a lizard. Look away. Now start to look them up and down. Yes, up and down. Now squint your eyes and mouth the words, "Call me."
I don't think they're gonna call you. I think they're gonna call the police.
I love that
Yeah.
that he made that into a sound
Yeah.
so that other people could use it, and so there are a whole bunch of videos of people following his instructions with the voiceover, and it's fantastic. And one of my favorite things is what he says, blow them a French kiss.
Yes.
Nobody can make that look sexy.
Hey, no.
It looks weird and gross no matter who does it, and it makes me laugh every time.
Yeah. That he had me there for a little bit. I mean, I knew it was gonna be goofy, but then it just started going completely off the rails, and I could not help laughing. So don't put that one in the compilation because I will definitely fail. I think we should see other people. Alrighty then.
She is many people.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. That girl is so talented. Okay. ADHD chronic ALs. I can't see what that says. Okay.
It's one stick, 24, 25 feet. So you're gonna pull that out.
YouTubery.
Chance to really do this for a little bit of time. So yeah, get it done. And this is like my only.
Oh, I do this so much.
Every single day.
Yes. Especially in the evening if I'm watching something. And
oh my.
Or if I'm having an exceptionally high pain day and I have to use a lot of weed.
We're gonna be late. Yeah. I'm just finishing this video on how to fix windmills. Right. And you need to do that now. Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How long would you say you're gonna be? 1 hour.
Yes.
Oh, I felt that in my soul. I'm like, I have done that I have had that exact facial expression while trying so hard to concentrate on something that I have tried to watch
Yes.
4 times, and my brain just took a nap every time.
Yep. Squirrel. All right.
The number one question that any rational person would ask if they are visiting a classical art museum or having a look at Michelangelo's David statue for the very first time is, what's with the tiny peens? Well, in ancient Greece, the smaller you were, the better. The ancient Greek playwright Aristophanes claimed that the perfect man would have a gleaming chest, bright skin, broad shoulders, a tiny tongue, strong buttocks, and a little prick. So the whole idea was that the epitome of a Greek man was his logic, and lust is the antithesis of logic. And if you had a big dong, that meant that you would have more lust and therefore have less logic. So the smaller your penis, the smaller your lust, the bigger your logic.
Okay.
Depicting Greek men with small peepees in a flaccid state was to show that they had great moderation. And according to history professor Andrew Lear, who taught at NYU and Columbia, it was the Greeks' idea of perfect masculinity. Greeks also did not want to be like their god Pritus, who was the male god of fertility and got kicked out by all the other Greek gods because he was a lusty bastard. So according to this ancient Greek mentality, having a large wang meant that you were animalistic, barbarianistic, and stupid. And their favourite insult was to draw pictures of their enemies with giant penises that did not age well. Look, I'd love to spend more time on this, but if you want to read more, there is a paper called The Penic Representations in Greek Art. Have a look at that, and I've got to go do my job, work, and witness in a court case today. So, bye guys.
You know, guys have been obsessing over their wee-wees ever since we grew them.
It's true.
It's
It's funny.
absurd.
It's funny listening to that again. It occurs to me that we are kind of the opposite
Yes.
of ancient Greece,
Mhm.
in that in American culture, sex and lust are the most important things.
Yes.
And if you are, and kind of the measure of whether you're worthish is if you're getting laid.
Exactly.
And so it does make sense a little bit that cultural shift away from intellectualism towards lust would also come with a
Yeah.
change in cultural attitude towards penis size. That
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh. just just be who you are. For crying out loud.
Tell us how you really feel.
It is not that difficult. All right, chronic ails working memory. Oh yeah. Wow. I can't do that. And of course the bottle is plugging the drain.
Of course it is.
He's a thirsty boy, he is a thirsty boy, he needs a big drink.
Yep.
Yeah, that last bit there, I guess people were giving him like all kinds of unsolicited advice in the comments, and he's like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Like you don't understand.
Uh-huh.
It's not a matter of, oh, I need memory aids. I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have a psychological issue that you cannot fix by being a keyboard warrior. Thank you, go away.
Exactly. As I said, I was 40. And you know what? Medication's a good thing.
There's a TikTok I saw at one point, which I don't know if I could find it again, but it was another ADHD person, and he was talking about a comment that was like, "Have you tried journaling?" And he's like, "Have I tried journaling?" And he brings out stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of journals
Yep.
from throughout his life, and he's like, "Yes, I've tried it."
Yes. I've kept journals most of my life, and you know what? That makes no difference at all.
Absolutely none. I have stacks and stacks of notebooks of
Mhm.
various kinds, and nope,
Yeah.
never made a bit of difference.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that guy is my soulmate. And that's the end of it. So, we may do another one of these before we hit the 5,000. I don't think we've decided yet. But when that happens, I'll be the first to know, and then you'll know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.